just years of trial and error, man. I ain't gained this, you know what I'm saying, just like woke up one day and had this, man. It's trial and error and praying, bro. I tell a lot of cats, man, you ain't got to be religious to get close to God, bro.
Exactly. You know. All right. Well, I want to ask you this, like, you know, getting off the more of the you know, the behind the scenes, you know, informational part of it. I just want to ask you just, you know, just your opinion. What are you feeling right now, as far as music? Like, what are you bumping? What's in your iPod? What's in your CD player? Like, what are you feeling?
I've been leaning a lot more towards reggae music because it's more universal. A lot of Coca T, a lot of Bob Marley. You know, various artists. I have a friend of mine who's in reggae hip hop named Rising Sun, aka Ross Fuji. And I said that I'm sorry, aka King Fuji. And you know, leaning more towards the reggae feel. I like reggae music. It has a very powerful aspect to, you know, spiritual. It's just spiritual. Something about it that makes you move all the time.
Yeah.
And it touches everybody, no matter if you're white, black, whatever. It touches everybody. Hip hop at this point right now, I'm not listening to any new artists at this time because some of the artists I have heard, I am really opposed to what they're trying to say. I recently posted an album cover that somebody told me that was a fan cover that they did of Kanye West's new album, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I found that very disturbing, the cover he had. I found him very disturbing. I think this cat done lost his mind right now.
I agree.
I don't know what's going on with Mr. West, but the whole ordeal of his lifestyle and the things he's doing is just, I don't know how you went from Jesus walk to I'm power now, I'm beating up everybody and their mama. I'm causing, I mean, even when you see him out in public, he taking pictures, this man never smiles. He does ignorant things to get attention nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And when his album dropped, I heard everybody saying, I was reading some of the reviews from just public opinion, saying it was the blackest thing they ever heard, but yet this man went number one.
Yeah.
I didn't understand them numbers at all because I'm thinking to myself, well, if people ain't feeling it, and you got a lot of public that's not really, that's rejecting him, how did he go number one? So where's these numbers coming from? Where are you selling this product that it went number one?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So in my iPod, I'm mostly listening to reggae, old school hip hop, KRS-One, Rakim, that type of sort of situation where it's more conscious now. Conscious, if anything, and I think we lack that now, man. I think we lack the real conscious MCing. And when I say conscious, I don't mean like, you know, oh, you got to be this, that, and the other, spiritually, whatever. I mean conscious as in, this is what's happening in my neighborhood. This is what's going on. Please come help me improve this. Please help improve your neighborhood type situation.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Now, speaking of what you just said about that, have you heard of an artist named Ike Ellis?
No, I haven't had a chance to check him out as much, but I'm kind of acquainted with him, though.
Yeah, because Ike Ellis, you know, he's one of the recent Giant Blast featured artists. And Ike Ellis, he's one of those artists that pretty much every song he does has some kind of message or some kind of topic. He's just not just rapping about just any old thing.
That's what's up. We need that, man. We need cats like him.
Exactly.
Cats like him.
And you know, and the thing about Ike Ellis is he does it in a fun kind of way. Like it's like he doesn't. It's not like it's not like Common or anything like that where it's like or it's not like a message. It's not like it's not heavy. It's kind of like he has a positive message or has a story in his lyric, but it's he's kind of light with it. You know, it's like where you can actually kind of bop your head and kind of chant the lyric, kind of like along with him. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
We need that kind of music. We need that kind of flavor. We need that kind of vibe.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, I give much love to Ike Ellis for trying to, you know, make sure to keep that kind of familiarity going on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And keeping that kind of thing happening, man, because we don't have them kind of artists like that. Electronica, I'm hip to him. I do bump some of his stuff. There's another cat, I can't think of his name right offhand, but he's really cold. But a lot of these dudes, they don't get that publicity like that. You know what I'm saying? Gene Grae, Black North. You know what I'm saying? MCs that I'm aware of that just, you know, they smothered, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting that what they need. You know, they're not getting that publicity that they need. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these artists like him and other artists, you know what I'm saying, you know, are not getting that push like they deserve to get. You know what I'm saying? That whole kind of familiarity that they need, because they ain't got the money. You know what I'm saying? Some of them ain't got the money. Some of them ain't got the push, the campaign, or for real, they got the money and they got the push, but because certain corporate aspects control the media, they're not getting the bigger publicity like Jay-Z and all these cats do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, because one of the problems I think too with like that type of hip hop, you know, like the boom bap and the, you know, and the conscious lyrics and artist stuff like that. I think one of the problems with those like types of people is I don't know how to really sum it up like that in just one sentence, but for example, like the Dirty South artists who got the ignorant stuff and the shake your body and the shake your booty and the throw your money in the air, those artists, and even the ones that talk about the gunplay and the gangster stuff, those particular artists, a lot of them, like, they spend money, you know, and I hate to say it, but like a lot of the conscious artists who got the, you know, the boom bap and the samples and rapping over like the DJ Premier style beats and stuff like that, a lot of those guys, they want this, I want you to do it out of love. I want you to, you know, I want you to love what I do. I'm doing it for the love of the art and love. And there's no, like, they don't, like, they need to take an economics course or something, you know?
Right.
Because I think those artists, if they had, like, the artists who speak that love, peace, and happiness, if they had like the mind of like a Lil Wayne or the mind of like a Jay-Z when it comes to like business and marketing themselves, I really do honestly believe that the kids in the street and everybody would be rapping about love, peace, and happiness and positive stuff if the artists who make that kind of music were more business-minded, you know?
Right, exactly. And it was really funny you say that, is that, take Rakim, for instance. Rakim is one of the greatest MCs that ever lived in a lot of generations, you know what I'm saying? But Rakim wasn't even had half of the publicity that Jay-Z or Lil Wayne got right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was known, but he ain't had half of the publicity they got right now. So you got a guy who's even at 50 can rhyme still with lyrical content. You know what I'm saying? I even got his recent album on the Seventh Seal that he released, and he still got it. However, you'll never see the publicity that Jay-Z and them all have. Now, that makes you wonder, though, how does a guy of his caliber not have that kind of publicity? You know what I'm saying? And how is it that somebody like Lil Wayne or whatever, and that's not taking nothing lyrically from these guys, but what they rapping about, you know what I'm saying, has no substance. It's all about me right now. You know what I'm saying? So it makes you wonder how they are able to get all that kind of publicity. And here you got a lyricist like him, KRS-One, cats like that, bruh, you know, you should see, like, all kind of major things going on with them. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Now, nowadays, the commercialized radio stations, the commercialized budget that these guys get are taking over the whole industry. So it shuts out a lot of guys who are like, small or got the great, better lyrics in general, keeps them out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they're not able to get in because they're not a part of that, whatever social media they need to be a part of to get that kind of numbers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I've been finding out. It seems like that's what's going on at this point right now.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Now, but I don't think it's like impossible. I just think that the artists who are on that level of lyricism, I don't think that they, especially with the indie artists, like I don't think they really have that business mind. I know now, and I know now. Right. I know there's like
they may not even have the management.
The management. Exactly.
They don't got that management. The management is key too. They ain't got the right people around them. So that's how it goes.
Exactly. Because I really think and I know this is not going to happen. If Lil Wayne signed Rakim, or something like that, and not like saying like, look, we're going to executive produce your record, and we want you to do collabs with Drake and Nicki Minaj. None of that stuff. Like, let Rakim be Rakim. Let him rap over like DJ Premier beats and the stuff that we or even hook back up with Eric B or something for a track, and just let Rakim be Rakim. But they somehow like push him to that way. I really think that because nobody's gonna say Rakim is whack. Even kids who listen to like the Soulja Boys and the Lil Wayne stuff, you let them hear like a Rakim record, and they'll be like, oh my god, like this dude is getting it. But I'm a Lil Wayne fan. I really don't know this guy, like the little kids. That's what. But because I don't think I don't think it's just that the people. Because you can look at someone like Common. Common is like a household. It's like a household name now, and people respect the kind of music that he makes now. Even Eminem is like is a very good lyricist who doesn't. I know it's other factors that's making him hot. It makes him real pop. But you get what I'm saying, right?
Right, I understand.
Yeah. So I don't know.
And that's just how I go, man. It all boils down at the end of the day. Who is your team, man? Your network, your main network. And when I say network, I'm not talking about you just talking to this guy. That guy say he gonna put you on. No, I mean the people who work for you to get you out there to the public to make those sales you need. You know what I'm saying? It's not impossible. All things are possible. It's just on how and who you pick to be in your circle, your inner circle. That's what's going to determine what your record's going to do. Mm-hmm. And you could be the wackest MC in the world. Come on, let's face it, man. We done heard some of the wackest things in the world, and some of these dudes got record deals. But yet they making these numbers, man. They're getting all these sales. You know what I'm saying? So start evaluating who you got around you. And unfortunately, if your cousin is the one of the dudes that just can't get you to where you need to go, you need to get him up out of your inner circle. That don't mean you abandon him or anything. Mm-hmm. You still down. You still got love for him. But when it comes to your business, you got to separate your business from your personal feelings, man. You have to. Otherwise, you're going to always sink, man. Mm-hmm. Every single time.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Even myself, I used to organize events here in the city where I'm at in Charlotte, North Carolina, do open mics. I used to host them. I used to, promoter, sort of say, as far as doing events and working at the little clubs. And I had the people I had working with me. I had like my cousin, and then like my brother when he got older, and and I realized these guys, like sometimes I appreciate their help and I love what they did, but it's like, okay, you guys don't really know what you're doing here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. You gotta find people that's gonna share your vision. Mm-hmm. Share your and have the same aggressiveness as you do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's something we lack as black folks. I know up here and probably around everywhere, we don't stick together for nothing because if it ain't ours, we don't want to do nothing. But what you fail to realize is that if you stick together and work together, it is y'all's together.
Mm-hmm.
And then you make the money, you make the moves, you get it to where it's at its full potential, then you break off.
Exactly.
And make other ventures. That's how corporations come together. They have a main corporation, and then they have sub-corporations under those people who started the main corporation in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
And you want that because then what happens is you would have a corporation to lean on you to help you when you're doing your own venture. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So get out of that whole idea of, I got to be the leader, I got to be the chief. And look, just play your role, man, because if you can get that person to the fullest potential of what they are, and get paperwork, get it on paper. That you doing this, and you a part of this, have paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get played for your hard work. And y'all all work together for that common goal. I guarantee you're gonna see the money come through, and next thing you know, y'all a big conglomerate corporation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You the next Def Jam. You the next grocery store chain. You feel what I'm saying? You the next whatever. Because all them people built that company. Look at Steve Jobs. Pay attention to what he did, man. Look at how he went about it. He took all the people from IBM. He left IBM, created his own thing, took a couple people with him that was willing to go, and look what he got now. He got Macintosh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But this man, he died, but he still died comfortable. Very comfortable.
Exactly.
That's what you gotta look at, man.
Oh yeah. Well, before I wrap it up, I wanted to ask you too. I want to ask you, speaking of just artists, indie artists. We sent you that Mr. Boom Boom Bang. Sent you his records. What'd you think of that?
I'll say that first again, man. It kind of broke up a little bit.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, before we wrap this up, I just wanted to ask you, get your opinion. What'd you think of the Mr. Boom Boom Bang record you got that we sent you?
Oh, dope, man. I got to give my man his props, man. He is explicit. He definitely showing his love. He definitely doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Handling his business. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. And I definitely got to give him some love. I sure enough got to give some love to my man Ellis. You know what I'm saying? It's much appreciated to have an artist out there that still believes in some real knowledge and doing some real knowledgeable things. Rhyme scheme, MCBEE-X, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to have cats that's really on top of their game and trying to make that thing happen. You know what I'm saying? I got to send them some special love, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And I encourage them to keep going as much as possible, because if they stop, man, they ain't going. We got to look at the youth that's coming up under them. They need to see that they can be more to the music industry just like they are. You know what I'm saying? You're ambassadors to this MCing, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to be or not. So keep it going. Big shout out to my man Black North, M1C. My man Shay Solo, cats is still out there working hard, struggling. And my homeboy Pycon and my man Mahmood Dante, you know what I'm saying? The Grae, doing his thing. These are some cats from my area. And look to hope, and I look and hope that cats in any city, anywhere, support your local talent. Under all circumstances, support them. It don't matter whether you like them or don't like them. Just support it. Be a part of a movement, you know what I mean? And say that you did something to help support this guy's career, because you know what? If you show him love in his own town, what makes you don't think he ain't gonna come back and raise you up too? You know what I'm saying? And you artists that do get big off of your hood being behind you, you need to come back and help your hood come up out of the depths of its own darkness, man. Help out in your community. Get them up there, you know what I'm saying? Help them to rise above that. They ain't got to be artists or nothing, but start some groups or somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And teach them how to do a business, or I don't care if it's just teaching them how to clean a toilet. You know what I'm saying? Do something that helps them to uplift out of in the community. We all got to help each other, man, because if we don't, I guarantee you, we going to keep being in this hole that we in. We going to keep feeling like we better than each other. We going to keep thinking that ain't nobody going to ever come and support us because of this, that, and the other. It starts with you and all of us. It starts with you first. If you can't change what's in your own heart, man, and try to find and guide your way through a creator type of situation, you know, godly type situation, then you're going to find yourself failing every time, because you keep on thinking of your own selfishness. You got to help everybody stay out there, be effective, and support your artists, man, that's coming out of your town. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to it. If you remember anything I say, remember that. Help your talent. Get them out there.
Oh yeah, exactly. All right, and you know, DJ Todd Bladz, I'm glad to have you. But stay on the line though. I'm gonna wrap this up with some things. I'm gonna talk to you off the record again. And this is the Blast Cast, and we're definitely gonna have you back in the future too. I love what you got to say. You know, this ain't the end.
No doubt, man. I appreciate it. I enjoyed the time that I was on here for sure.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Hold on the line right quick.